Did you recognize or see the car coming?
Yes.
Good. All right. And boom, right rear passenger door. Now, here's another interesting thing. Is it normal for people to start opening up the door when the car is still in motion?
No.
Normally not. If it is, what would you relate that to?
If they're opening the door?
While the car is still moving.
That they're in a rush.
Exactly. So there's kind of a red flag, right? You get these bells and warnings and red flags. So sure enough, he comes up and then, do you remember what he says to you?
I know.
Yeah, he comes up and he says, now look at you. At this point in time, you've already taken a couple steps back. You were in the center, you've taken a couple steps back. Did you recognize that? Was that a conscious thought to create distance?
Yes.
Good. Distance is your friend, right? In many respects, distance is your friend. And then, there's it. All right, let's go back. Let's go and take a look at your shots. First one a little bit high. What's on the other side of that tree?
We don't know.
We don't know. Yep. That could be that shot. 40 caliber travels about 1,250 feet per second. That's going over a couple blocks, and more than likely into a structure or potentially into a person. Right? We always hear about that at New Year's Eve. People getting killed by people shooting guns up in the air. What goes up must come down. Second shot is good, right there. Now here's the thing: between that shot and that, do you remember actually seeing your sights?
No.
Yep, there's the whole key point of the stress response. We get focused in on the target, but now we have to recognize, can I actually see my sights? And it just takes time to bring that weapon system up within your line of sight because you're so focusing on the threat that I can tell whether or not, I've got equal height or equal light. Now in this kind of conditions, it's a little dark, very difficult, and that's why for us that are getting bad eyes, I've actually gone to a red dot now. I was dead set against it for all of my career up until January of this year.
I'm probably getting it.
Because yeah, I've got bad eyes. I mean, I've got readers, I can see distance, but I can't see this. Well, what's closer, the gun or the bad person? Well, it's the gun, and I need to be able to see because I had to go requalify at my police department. Dark range, black silhouette target. I couldn't see my sights. And I didn't even think to put my weapon system light on. It's like, oh, there it is. I was like, and I mean, I did fine, but it was like, oh, okay, force multiplier. So anyway, so there's that, and then you followed him down. All right, another shot there. Now here's the thing, right here. Look at the distance between that shot and that shot. How many feet is that? That looks about a foot and a half, right? Because you go from the shoulder down to his waist. What could be the cause of that?
From the
Trigger control, right? We want to tickle that trigger, prep the trigger, and just tickle it, not come all the way off and slam the trigger, okay? So trigger control, fundamentals. That's one of the things we talk about. Out of the 7 fundamentals in this kind of dynamic situation, the thing that you might be able to control is sight picture, not sight alignment, but sight picture. What is sight picture? It's your sights on the target, right? Creating the whole entire picture. And again, the focus is, the stress response is on the threat. Therefore, many people don't even see their front sights. And then the other one that you might be able to control is trigger control, right? It's all right here. He goes down again, right? So 4 shots on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 2 hits and 2 misses. Now, watch this. Watch you. Back to the holster. Right? And you're like, oh, wait a minute. What happened here? So, we used to have a device called a threat fire. And it's a little shocker. It's about 80,000 volts. We would put it on the back of your hip. There was no amps, so it wasn't a neuro block or anything like that. You didn't dance around like a funky chicken, like a police taser. And if I did, I would zap you for about a half second. Like, oh, like I've been hit. That triggers the body and the brain to say, oh, I'm dead. No, you're not, because people can survive gunshots, again, as long as it doesn't hit a vital organ. You can stay in that adrenaline, use that to your advantage, turn it into anger, and continue to fight until the threat is over. That's the other thing that people forget because they get so focused, there's only 2. They forget about the driver, right? So then sure enough, you react, and you went, back down, bam, 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 right? Rapid fire, that was awesome. Okay, so let's see.
Did he shoot me before I shot him?
He got some good shots off on you. Now here's the thing, he's firing a shotgun. Okay, we don't know what kind of ammo. If it's slug, probability of a miss because look at the distance. We're looking at about 20, 25 feet away, 30 feet away. Again, shot over, coming back in. Now we're kind of walking in. But the thing is are you liable for that round?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, into the B pillar, up into the hood. I'm sorry, the roof. There we go. Find the mark. But
So
he got
3 of them before.
Yeah, he got. Let's see how many rounds he got. Okay, he got 4 shots off before you ended that fight. All right, let's go back to him again. There you go. Good. I mean, that took him out right there in the chin, if not right into the gun, or the barrel of the gun. And of course, there's the next one into his shoulder. The next one into his torso. Another one into his torso. Another one into like right through the side view mirror there, into his torso. So you got a lot of good hits on him. A couple misses, but a lot of good hits on him. Now, here's the real story of what happened. Enjoy this. This actually happened in 2004 in St. Louis, Missouri. The scenario is exactly